Club Calvi has a book for your summer reading list. It's about an unhappy obituary writer who accidentally prints his own obit. He starts an unusual and often funny adventure going to the wakes and funerals of strangers to learn how to live. The novel is I See You've Called In Dead. It's now out in paperback. Author John Kenney is here to tell us all about it. Well, congratulations on the book making the USA Today bestseller list.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you.
I loved hearing about this. So your main character, Bud, life's not going so well. And then he has this big oops.
Yeah, it is not. He's recently divorced. He's sort of given up on life a bit, and he's hermited himself and goes on a very bad blind date. Maybe has a little bit too much to drink and decides it would be a good idea to write his own obituary, which he accidentally publishes, and chaos ensues.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Did you have to read a lot of obituaries for this?
I've always weirdly been interested in them ever since I was a kid. My parents would read them. My father called them, we grew up in Boston, and he called them the Irish sports pages. I've always been kind of fascinated, just whole lives in 300, 400, 500 words.
True, yeah. The thread through this book, though, is about the value of life,
Right.
lived and lost as well.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they say that death is the best teacher in how to live. And I think you can learn a tremendous amount from an obituary. I mean, whether we like it or not, we daily write our own obituary. And the question is, what do you want to write?
And your book really, in the end, is about friendship, too. There's this theme running through it that I think really brings readers in and is very touching.
Yeah, and I think there's something about male friendship, maybe, especially lately. I used to have a ton of male friends, and life changes and you grow apart. I mean, my wife has, 8, 9 close friends, and they talk every 7 minutes, and they make eye contact and cry. And
Sure.
I see my guy friends, once every few months, and come back, and my wife's like, what's new with Bill? And I'm like, not much.
Yeah, we're just watching the game,
right? And but I think Tim and Bud, the two main guy characters, find a language that is sort of quietly beautiful and really care about each other.
I wanted to ask you about this. You dedicated your book to your brother, Tom, and tell me why.
Yeah, so I'm one of 6 boys, big Irish family, mostly firefighters, dad, both grandfathers, and Tom was a firefighter. He got sick. I was at 9/11 as a rescue worker, and many years later developed pancreatic cancer, like a lot of first responders. Last time I saw him, I arrived first. My other 4 brothers were coming down, and Tom was a darkly funny guy. And we chatted for a bit, and I heard a car pull into the driveway. And I said to Tom, the others are here. And he sort of dropped an arm and dropped his head, and trying to suppress a grin, said, tell them they're too late. And I just thought there was something shocking and funny and courageous and graceful about knowing you're going to die, but finding some humor and some lightness. And it was so beautiful to me that I wanted to dedicate it to him.
Just heartbreaking
Yeah.
and heartwarming at the same time. I mean, how this book must impact readers, too, and how they view their lives and their purpose.
You reach a certain age, and I think we ask ourselves, what is the definition of a meaningful life? And we strive for certain things, and there's nothing wrong with it. Jobs and money and houses and status or whatever it is. But all that goes away with a phone call because a friend died or a parent died, and you sort of wonder, who am I and why am I here? And I think those are vital questions to be able to answer. Really
enjoyed having a chance to talk to you. The book is called I See You've Called In Dead. It's in paperback and in bookstores now.